What is virtualization? Virtualization is creating an abstract virtual version of a system that can be a computer, application, networking, storage, or server. Though virtualization has been there since the 1960s, it wasn't widely adopted until the early 2000s. Since then, the meaning of the term has broadened. Basic parts of virtualization consist of a physical host machine. It is an actual physical machine with all the necessary hardware. A virtual machine manager, which is also known as a hypervisor. And one or more virtual environments, or virtual machines. Now, what makes virtualization possible is something called a hypervisor. A hypervisor is software that runs above a physical host system. It pools the hardware resources from the physical host and allocates them to the virtual environments. There are two types of hypervisors, namely, Type 1 or bare metal hypervisor, and Type 2 or hosted hypervisor. Type 1 is a layer of software we install directly on top of a physical host server and its underlying hardware. There is no software or any operating system in between, hence the name bare metal hypervisor. The physical host machine, on which the hypervisor is running, serves virtualization purposes only. You cannot use it for anything else. These are the most secured, low latency, and most widely used hypervisors. They efficiently and dynamically manage the hardware resource of the host for virtual machines. Some examples of Type 1 hypervisors are Citrix Xen Server, Linux KVM, Microsoft Hyper-V, Nutanix AHV, VMware ESXi. The Type 2 hypervisor is installed on the operating system of the physical host machine. There is a layer of operating system in between. Hence they are also called hosted hypervisor. They are just like an application installed on an operating system. These are used by end users, they have higher latency than Type 1, and are not widely used. Unlike Type 1, the hardware resource management here is not dynamic. Some examples are VMware Workstation and VirtualBox. Now, once the hypervisor is installed, we can build virtual environments or virtual machines or VMs. VMs are simply software-based systems. They do run like a physical machine, but they are software-based. They have their own operating systems and applications, and they are independent of their host machine or other VMs on the host machine. These virtual machines are abstract in nature. They use hardware resources like processors, RAM, storage, etc. of their physical host machine, as allocated by hypervisors. Since VMs are independent of each other, we can have different operating systems installed on each of them. Say, here we have Linux, here we have Windows, and Unix here. So, we have one physical machine on which we can host multiple virtual machines, and use them independently as per requirements. Now, this is a very important point. As virtual machines are independent, they are extremely portable. This means, we can move a virtual machine on one hypervisor to another hypervisor, which is on a completely different host machine. Due to this, downtime can be minimized if a host machine goes offline. We can port the VMs to another host till the original host is online again. Let's see some benefits of virtualization. Cost savings. The fact that we can run multiple virtual machines from one physical machine means that we can reduce our physical hardware footprint. This will also save maintenance costs and electricity consumption. Agility. We can set different test environments on a single machine and use them efficiently as and when needed. This saves time. Reduces the downtime. As mentioned earlier, during a host machine downtime, we can move our virtual environments to another host machine easily. While virtual machines have several advantages over physical machines, there are also some potential disadvantages. Running multiple virtual machines on one physical machine can result in unstable performance if infrastructure requirements are not met. Virtual machines are less efficient and run slower than full physical computers. Most enterprises use a combination of physical and virtual infrastructure to balance the corresponding advantages and disadvantages. This is all the broad and basic idea about virtualization. Its potential use is very vast. Thank you for your time and patience. Have a nice day.